They're, give them another chance. It's like, no, we don't let perverts and predators in our church. Amen. We don't allow them to stay here and set up camp and then tear apart the sheep. That's an idle shepherd. That's a wicked shepherd that would do that. And you can say, well, maybe they just believe that the homos can be saved and that the pedophiles can be corrected. Well, then maybe they should just read their Bible and see for themselves, but they don't want to do that. They want to go along with what the status quo is for the day. Because back in the olden times, people didn't believe that. That's right. Even in a generation or two back, they didn't believe that. That's right. So you can hear Jack Hyles what he says. He said if you have weird lust towards your own daughter, you should just take a gun out and blow your brains out. Did he think that he could be fixed? No, he was saying you should just kill yourself because you got some real problems if you're lusting after your own daughter. That's weird and wicked. You've crossed over to the realm of being a reprobate because your mind is thinking about weird stuff like that. So it is our job to keep these people away. And so people get mad about preaching about the sodomites and all that stuff. And we should not shy away from saying what is right because it's a pastor's job to watch for your souls. Amen. And I'm not going to just shy away from preaching against false prophets or preaching against people that are preaching wicked doctrine because I'm watching for your soul, and you should just submit to that. And sometimes it's hard. It's hard to hear some of this stuff, and especially when it's people that were our friends before or people that used to be part of our circle. And it's just like it's not fun. But we should not side with the rebellion. We should not we should not side with the people that are against the things that we already believed. It's when they depart from the faith, they are departing from the faith. We shouldn't run after the people that depart from the faith. We shouldn't be like the people the next day after Korah and everybody was sent to hell. They go, "You've killed the people of the Lord." No, they killed themselves. Because once they went against Moses and once they went against Aaron and were trying to overthrow them and take the priesthood away, God's the one that decided what happened to them. Moses just said, "Hey, if they die a normal death, then I guess God didn't send me." And did they die a normal death? No. God opened up the earth, and they all fell in, screaming into hell. Ah! And then the earth closed back up upon them. That's never happened since.